it's been a real adventure, starting with basically an idea and creating these scenes of Juliet coming in as a journalist and exploring the people and the actual community of Ananda. And when we began, we had sort of an outline of what we wanted people to say. And as we started shooting the scenes, we realized that the outline was insufficient, and we really needed to kind of create a stronger talking points for each person. So gradually, over the first 3 or 4 days of shooting, Asha became indispensable to actually helping to form the scenes, and then she'd bring them to me and Asha and Shivani would talk them over. David Eby, who was playing David in the film, who was like Juliet's guide through Ananda, has been a great asset to the film and a really gentleman. And Elizabeth Rome, who is our Juliet, was probably the most miraculous find that we could have asked for the film, because she is so tuned in to Ananda, to the people of Ananda, and to Swami Kriyananda, that for her this movie is not only an acting job, but a true spiritual quest for herself and her daughter Easton.
I think that this movie will help in a very important way, because what I have done in creating the Ananda communities worldwide, we have about 9 of them right now, and about 1,000 people live in them all together. If we can create small communities where people set the example and show by that example that it's possible to live in friendship with others. If you live in a town with 1,000 people and you are competitive, each person will have 999 enemies. Why not have 999 friends? You can accomplish so much more. This is the lesson of Ananda, that it is possible to live cooperatively in a friendly manner, each one supporting the other. I think this movie will be very important for helping to offer people a way out, a correction to the modern tendency of greed. I think that this movie is extremely important right now in this time in history.
And I set.
Okay, set. And when you're ready.
You talked about lack of ego and community. I just want to have a better understanding of what your motivation is in this life.
I have to say this, that I've had one motivation in life, and that is to serve my Guru, to help to make his message known in the world, not for his sake, but for the world's sake. I feel that what he brought to the world is something very desperately needed. So everything I do has that motivation behind it.
Can you hear her okay when she speaks in her normal tone of voice, or should we?
I think it wouldn't hurt for you
To talk louder?
So maybe we should, maybe you should say, could you, you'll have to speak up a little bit because my
Yes, would you like me to talk this loudly?
Please. Now, so the points we're covering here are her initial reactions, what was the inspiration to found Ananda to begin with, and then which gets us to the dinner, the garden party. You know, you think maybe 4 or 5 minutes might be enough time to do all of that? No?
Let it go.
Let's go. Let's just...
Playback?
Glad to sing God's world made us brothers. The words and customs vary like waves upon the sea. One life beneath the surface finds everyone to meet. Who knows himself knows all men as brothers. Who knows himself knows all men as others, why endeavor to set ourselves apart? The fences we've been building squeeze tight upon.
About a week before the call came, I was having an active longing to deepen my spirituality. My mother recently passed away. She was very dharmic and always the one I'd call for the right thing to do. Without her, I was feeling very lost and in need of guidance. Once you have a child, you begin to listen to your inner voice because you have to guide them. And when you lose your mother, you have to deepen your inner voice because you no longer can ask them personally. You begin to really want to hear God speaking to you. I was saying to God, I need guidance on a daily basis. And then I got a phone call a week later asking me if I wanted to do this film. The casting agent had heard that I was somewhat exposed to Eastern philosophy in my childhood and wondered if I might have a personal interest in it, which of course I do. I met with Shivani and it was clear in the moment. I was to then Skype with Swami Kriyananda and feared that I would be grilled on my spiritual qualifications for an hour. Instead, he was very brief. I like your eyes. Yes, let's do this.
Guys, want in the kitchen?
So Liz, why don't you take a step to your left and Juliet?
Oh, Juliet, do you want to come join us?
Hi, I don't want to interrupt
Oh,
you.
not at all. We just finished
Please
working
do.
on our
We
project.
heard you were going to be
Oh, why don't you come with
around the
us?
community.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Peter.
Hi.
I'm Joseph.
Hi, thanks.
This takes forever.
Oh yeah, you've only begun.
Yes, we have only just begun.
the pinnacle of every mountain peak. We, as in as one, we lift our hands to welcome the sun. Many hands make a miracle. Let's all join hands together. Life on earth is so wonderful. When people laugh and dance and struggle as friends, then all their dreams achieve their ends. Many hands make a miracle. People climbing together.
And that they can join us in a worldwide movement of higher consciousness to transform our planet. You have our love and our support and our friendship always.
Can I say a few words?
Oh, we'd be delighted. Come on.
Kind of.
My name is Sujan Datta, and I'm playing my great-granduncle, Paramahansa Yogananda. I'm related to Roma, who is my great-grandmother, and it was such an honor and a blessing to have been asked to play this role as Paramahansa Yogananda, the father of yoga. Just being in this costume today was an incredible experience as I saw the reactions of all the people around me. And I felt Master's presence today. And I think it translated onto the film. And I feel that everybody will feel something from this wonderful movie.